What is going on, guys? Razor Middle here, and today we have huge news because Generation 8 was just announced for the Nintendo Switch, Pokemon Sword, and Pokemon Shield. If I can talk, I hope I can get through this video. We're going to go through some analysis of the trailer, through some screenshots, and see some things that you maybe didn't see, maybe you missed. And I've analyzed this trailer pretty thoroughly. Hopefully we can uncover some new things that weren't really so clear in the trailer for most viewers, so hopefully we can get through this. Let's see, right here we got a little screenshot of the town. First off, I just want to say that the graphics on this town are amazing, absolutely stunning. The attention to detail is everything. It looks like crop fields in the back, trees, grass, amazing. You'd expect this from a Nintendo Switch game because compared to the 3DS and DS, and Game Boy for that matter, Pokemon was very limited with the graphic capabilities, but now that they're on a home console, they can actually do so much. So I'm blown away. This is what I was expecting, and I'm not disappointed whatsoever by these graphics. I was expecting this, and I'm glad that they delivered. So right here we got a Pokemon Center. Looks like they're same as always, and then we have a gym right here. What makes me think this is a gym is because the grass logo right there, and the whole gym design, kind of like that. So this probably confirms gyms are back. I would expect this. Generation 7 was kind of like a one-off, testing something new, giving fans something new other than gyms. So I am not surprised that this is what's happening in the game. Let's go on to the next one. So right here we got our player character and the female player character. First off, the designs I'd say are pretty good. What I noticed immediately was there was no what's the word? There was no like pixels, because like in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, with the DS, it is so small and it's not really in HD, so there's pixels everywhere, and it kind of affected the animation. You could tell that the Generation 7 was very outdated for the 3DS. The graphic capabilities for Game Freak were far superior for what the 3DS could really handle. So now that they're on the Nintendo Switch, you can tell that Game Freak has really put in the time and effort to really pull out all the stops with this HD game, for sure. And these player characters are pretty much proof of that, because there's not a single little pixel staticky thing that we're on all over the 3DS, so that's pretty good. Another shot of the scenery right here. The clouds in the mountains are just breathtaking. The graphics have blown me away. Coupled with this water right here, wow. And it has like the perfect reflection and everything. This is the Pokemon game that people have been waiting for. Generation 8 is what people are dying for, and I am dying for it too. The graphics are just absolutely stunning. The attention to detail is just absolutely amazing. I don't want to say breathtaking anymore. I've said it like 80 times. I'll just say superb, amazing, outstanding. Just even the clouds have great detail, and the mountains as well. Just those little things that you don't really think about, but in the background that they're there. Next up, we got a shot of a city. Very interesting looking city, very old-timey looking city, but also very modern, I would say, because the train looks very fancy, but also it's kind of like rusty, and the buildings are made out of brick, so maybe you wouldn't expect this to be like so high-tech, especially with the actual like engine steams and stuff from these buildings like popping out smoke. So definitely some industrial town, but also I would say very modern as well. Another shot of this gym. So this is what makes me confirm gyms are back, because the gym logo's right there. Looks like we have a little sign, and again the grass logo. Looks like we have a grass gym confirmed. Very exciting stuff. I'm happy that gyms are back. We saw them in Let's Go, and they were basically what the same were for past Generation 1 games in Kanto. We've already been through the games, so now we get new gym leaders and new gyms and new challenges. So that's what really fans wanted. Like I said, Generation 7 was really testing the waters, and it was a good test. I would say that it worked out well. However, gyms are sorely missed, so it's good that they're back. Okay, let's get on to the next one. Another like old-timey town. I'm not sure if this is like the same town. I would assume so. It's got the train and everything. It also has like a windmill thing. Do you see this? Like, I don't know if that's a windmill or it's like an irrigation system to pump energy. So that's really cool. You can tell, like I said earlier, very industrial, but very modern as well. That's a very nice building right there, just to show how like cool and sleek the city is, coupled with how old school it kind of feels. So I like that. Another shot. We already saw this shot, but here's an up close one. The water again. The water in the bench. Just looking out there. I hope they have like a cutscene where you can like sit down on the bench and look out in the water. They did that in like X and Y, where you could like sit on the bench and like you could see like the whole city and all this stuff. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, but I'm so excited. I think that they're going to do that again, probably. You can probably sit on benches. That was like something that was weird in Generation 7. They didn't let you sit down and stuff. That was weird. But here's where you got to stop the phone. Stop the phone, because this is huge news. Wild battles are back. No more Pokemon Let's Go, which for shiny hunters like me, I'm kind of sad that they're not in the overworld anymore, but it's just a regular generation now. It's not like a special game like Let's Go. So I was expecting this to come back. Kind of sad that they're not in the overworld, though. I would have liked wild battles, but with them still in the overworld. But also, I noticed here that the trainer is like sneaking, kind of like how you could do in Oras, where the player could like slowly creep towards the grass. If you look at the trailer, it was actually doing this. Believe it or not. And then she runs into a Pikachu. And then here's also another big thing. The trainer is throwing the Pokeball, which leads me to believe that the old catching mechanic is back as well. Because in Pokemon Let's Go, with the Joy-Con, all you'd have to do is flick the Joy-Con and the Pokeball would throw, and the trainer wasn't really throwing the ball. It was like you. But now the trainer is actually throwing the ball, so that's leading me to believe like it's like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and all the previous games where you just click a Pokeball and the Pokeball automatically throws and all that fun stuff. But here's something cool. Looks like a Pokemon Stadium. So I don't know if this is like a battle facility or something, or it's a gym. I'm kind of leaning toward it's a battle facility just because of the size of the crowds. I don't know, would a huge crowd like that be at a gym? We've seen like in Pokemon Let's Go, there are people at the gym like watching, but crowds of this magnitude, I think it's kind of like a battle facility, so I'm hoping that. Also, notice the little subtle advertisement for Game Freak. They got their little logo back there. And Lucario's gearing up for battle, taking down Tyranitar. That's a very mismatched type up. Lucario will actually stomp Tyranitar. And one thing I noticed right here I want to point out is this little logo up here. It's kind of like red, green, blue, kind of like the Olympics logo, which is really leading me to believe it's a battle facility, because normally with the battle facilities in past games, they've all had like logos or like symbols outside the building, and this is what I'm thinking it is too. Definitely like some type of logo for this battle facility, and it's like a huge, ginormous stadium. It looks like it's on like a field, which I'm assuming is kind of like the battlefield, so I'm gonna lean towards this as a battle facility, not introduced yet, or new one, or it's possibly a gym, if not that. And here's another cool thing. Since this region is based off the United Kingdom, we do have colder climate, for sure. You know, the United Kingdom is not like freezing like Antarctica, but it's also not very warm all the time. So snow is definitely common, and you can tell by the players' choice in clothes that it is a chillier region. And this is an example right here because it is snowing right off the bat. Snow. And it's covering everywhere. Looks like steam's coming off the water, maybe fog, all that fun stuff. So it is a colder region. And then here's another cool shot, an underground area. Immediately what caught me is the gems or stones like lighting up the cave along with the lights. Sapphires, rubies, emeralds. Not sure if those are it, but those are the colors of those stones. So that's very cool. Very cool graphic-wise and design-wise. I don't know what this is down here. Could that be someone following you? Or is it dust from your feet? That is very interesting. I actually did not notice that when I was preparing all this, so even I'm learning something as I'm doing the video. And then here is another striking thing. Yeah. So in the United Kingdom, there are Stonehenges, and we saw Stonehenges in like a replica in Kalos, where the climax took place with the ultimate weapon, and these alien markings, you've seen these on like crop fields and like where they're like designed in, and conspiracy theorists say that they're from aliens. Look it up, it's a common conspiracy theory, and they're here in this game as well, which is very, very weird, but also interesting. I don't know if it's just like a cultural tie-in with the United Kingdom and all the conspiracy theories with aliens and Stonehenge. We'll actually look at a Stonehenge thing later because of the map. I noticed something on the map, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, very interesting markings on the ground. Looks like your player's checking them out, and look at it like it's just like a scenic view. It's not like something you can walk on, but could there be aliens tied into Pokemon? You never know. I would probably say no. It's probably just design-wise, but you never know. You never know. Here's a cool thing. So England is very big on soccer, aka football, and our player right here is in a soccer uniform. You got the shoes, cleats, socks, and jersey and all that. This is actually looks like the battle facility that I was talking about earlier, or otherwise it could be a gym. What leads me to believe this is a gym is that it has like green right there and green in the crowd, which could be the grass gym. That is all speculation. I don't know if it's the gym or the battle facility. It's one of the two. I would assume it's the battle facility because, you know, with previous like introductions of like mechanics and buildings, you could like have like fun costumes that you could wear, like Pokemon contests. You'd like get a tuxedo and everything. And I don't know. There's been other features that have like included like you get to change into stuff. So could this be it? Like where you get to like change into a soccer uniform to battle? I don't know. Do a contest? I don't know. So it looks cool. Very cool design wise.